Yo, what up, boys? This could be pretty big. So, Blizzard introduced the World of Warcraft Community Council just 2 hours ago. And you can watch their YouTube video here. It's a short introduction of some of the devs working on the game. And basically, what they're trying to do is make a separate section of the forum where only a couple of chosen people, the chosen ones, are going to be able to type there. And it's going to be just them and the devs, these devs, or maybe other devs, but devs. This is really, really good news in my opinion. I am really optimistic about this, and I feel like this is a very smart move because I understand what it feels. I mean, I kind of get the idea of how it feels like to be a dev and try to get feedback from the forums. It's probably similar to what I feel when I go through YouTube comments, except first of all, my YouTube comments are 99% positive, and then a little bit of them are negative, and I see the negative one and it ruins my day. Now imagine 99% being negative, but not just negative, just straight up toxic. That's not the best way to get across your point, and obviously, you can't have a dev just go in there and, and just give their opinion and try to reason with these people because they would get just absolutely blasted. I wish the community wasn't like that. At some point, the complete lack of communication, people just get omega frustrated and that they just get a little toxic. And a little toxic, I mean very toxic. So I understand where the game devs are coming from, but this is very smart because now they will basically essentially just pick some of the people to talk to. Obviously, those people can't be toxic because they'll just probably lose their right to even post there. So it's not just that, but the people who do post there probably have a good idea of what they're posting and their suggestions are probably well founded, I would assume. And also, it makes it so that the people who post there will get feedback from everyone else. Obviously, the people who are the chosen ones are going to get a little bit of attention because everyone's going to want to give them the feedback so they can give it to the devs. Also, this communication between the devs and the chosen ones, I keep calling them chosen ones as if it's like, oh, the holy saviors. I'm not even sure how they're going to choose these people. Everyone can apply, but people are worried that it's going to be only streamers and content creators that get in, but we'll get to that in a second. I wanted to say, first of all, that I think this is a very smart idea, and it's basically going to make it so that the devs can actually have a communication with the player base, and everyone can see it. So that's great. Also, probably, this is some hard copium ingestion here, but obviously nothing's going to change in the short term. But if you want change, if you want long-lasting change, I feel like this is the best first couple of steps. Now, you can meme all you want with the woke culture, paintings turning into plants and all that, but all of this is good. I think it's all positive. Like inclusivity, communication, isn't this is amazing. This is great. um I don't know, maybe it has to do with the new CEO, the new leadership at WoW. Maybe they kind of realized, or yeah, maybe they realized it's time to actually make some big changes. Maybe that's the reason why there's no BlizzCon in 2022. Because I don't know, tinfoil hat, but maybe they're thinking, maybe it's time to make some big adjustments, some big changes, and the next BlizzCon has to reflect that better. So maybe they're postponing it for another year, and then I mean, hopefully, copium willing, we'll see some very positive changes. I'm very optimistic about this. I don't really see the negatives of it. I wish there was a system where kind of the community could have some say in it, to where who gets invited and who doesn't. Because if it's all up to Blizzard, there might be some drama to where, oh, this guy's not getting invited even though everyone wants him in because let's say Asmongold, you can kind of, Blizzard doesn't really like him. People want him in. Maybe he doesn't even care right now to do that, but it could be a situation like that. Also, people are kind of worried that normal players won't have a chance to get in, and I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I feel like it should be. They do have the MVP system on the forum. I feel like they could use that to a certain extent. Maybe Blizzard picks the first, I don't know, 100 people that get into this chosen part of the forum, but then maybe over time, maybe if someone gets a lot of upvotes on the forum or becomes MVP on the forum or something like that, they can actually gain access to post. I don't know really if I want to apply or not, because realistically, like, what do? I just do Shadow Priest PvP content. And even there, you have people who are probably way more qualified than me to give feedback on that. The only thing I mean, obviously, I have ideas, everybody does, and suggestions. Uh, Maybe I could have ideas on how to make just kind of casual PvP more fun to make content on. Me and Savix and Stoops and Clark, we've always kind of discussed and theory crafted a lot of things they could add into the game. Again, this is not like some crazy insight I have. It's just things I wish were in the game. So I don't know, maybe I'll apply, but from a strictly make the game better point of view, just mechanically, I feel like there's people who are way more qualified. And I'm really glad that they opened all these categories. Like they have a raiding, Mythic Plus, PvP, tanking, healing, range DPS, melee DPS, theory crafting, collections, achievements, playing alts, professions, pet battles, guild leading, accessibility, support, forums, even cosplay, machinima, story and lore, and even roleplay. So, Index, Snacky Box, this is your time to shine. So, hopefully, they're going to have a bunch of people to represent the community. I feel like this is a great change. People could also like organize discords between themselves then and just give very clear and direct feedback. However, it has to be said that even with all the toxicity that's on the forums right now, the feedback is there for some very obvious stuff. I think everybody agrees that, let's say, Windwalker Burst is a little bit too much. Maybe Warriors, maybe they're a bit broken. Fire Mage Burst might be a little over the top. You know, there's a bunch of things. Maybe even Shadow Priest is too strong, but you know, we're getting in some personal territory here. Windwalker Burst, everybody knows it's broken. What happens next patch? It gets some bug fixes that actually makes it stronger. So this whole feedback and direct line of communication thing is absolutely amazing, but people, they also have to commit to actually doing something about it and updating the game a little bit more frequent. Hopefully it's gonna be not like the forums in the future where it's completely abandoned and forgotten and no man's land. I hope they decide to at least, I don't know, give an update once a week at least. You know, once a week, check most of the threads and at least comment on them. At least say we're looking into it. You know, because that was, for me, that was one of the things that made me the most apathetic about the game back when I actually cared. Just the lack of comments, like the mind control bug. Everyone was spamming the forum, and there was never a yes, we're aware of it, we're trying to fix it. There was none of that until Ian went on Preach's podcast like a couple of months into the expansion, and he said just that. And it was fine. Just say that. He literally said, we're aware of the problem. It's a little difficult technically because something spaghetti code, but we're trying our best to fix it. Bam! That would have been so much better. Just post that. So yeah, I hope they stick with this. I feel like this is super positive, and I just wanted to make a video. Good job, Blizzard. This is it, guys. This is the year. WoW is coming back. Finally. Thanks a lot for watching, and stay positive. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.